It's a big box of comics. If you want to see what's inside, stay tuned for the video. Reggie here, your friendly neighborhood bodybuilder and comic book collector, and I want to welcome you to another one of my videos. As you could tell, this is going to be a massive haul of comics all the way from Canada. I want to give a huge shout out to a subscriber who reached out to me and was like, Reggie, I know that you are a Spider-Man fan. I have some comic books that are Spider-Man related that I would like to pass on to you. And I graciously accepted that wonderful token from this subscriber in Canada. And I basically offered to pay for shipping. And so I did, and the books arrived today. And it's a massive box of comics. And we are going to open it up right now. And actually, before I do that, I probably need to clear just a little bit of space here on the desk so that I can make room for all of what's inside. So I actually took some of the packing material out already, so it would make it a little bit easier for me. And there are lots of bricks on the inside of this. This is a lot of books. Oh, man. Wow. It's a lot in here. I'm not even sure what the weight was on this, but it's a lot. So let's start to open some of these wonderful bricks up and see what order these might be in, because I honestly don't know how they were bundled. But we are going to try to power through this massive stack. And actually sharpened my box cutter there, so made easy work. All right. So wow, I can't believe I actually got that out of 4. I think I actually started with the very first bundle, the lowest number. How about that? Lucky, lucky, lucky. So this is actually, and it's a pretty extensive run of Web of Spider-Man, starting with issue number 2. And I actually have many of these already, issue number 3, but there are some that I'm missing, issue number 4. And then in other cases, there's ones that I just want to have a couple of copies of. That is issue number 5. I actually know for a fact that I have 3 copies of that. Here is issue number 6. I absolutely love this cover right here on issue number 8. Absolutely love that black cover. Here is issue number 9 right there. Here is 10. And again, when someone reaches out and says, hey, I have a big stack of books, do you want them? You kind of have to go with it. Here's a newsstand copy of issue number 19. Pretty nice right there. Here's issue 20. That's the 25th. Yeah, 25th Marvel anniversary issue right there. Love those covers. Here is issue number 21. A subscriber actually sent this one to me with the, I think it was the Mexico version of this book, along with the American version. And so now I have actually 2 copies of it. Here is issue number 23. I do not have that issue right there. Here is issue 24 twice. Issue number 24. And I can tell you, back in the day, I was not able to afford Amazing Spider-Man when I was a kid. So Web of Spider-Man was the comic that I collected. It was the comic that I read. But even still, there were issues like issue number 25 that I actually do not have. So I think it's really cool. And now I have 3 copies of issue number 25. I go from 0 to 3. Here is issue number 26, more black costume magic. Issue number 27, and this next one, ooh, issue 31. This is part of Kraven's Last Hunt. Absolutely love the covers from this story arc. Another one of my favorite covers, issue number 37. I absolutely love this one. I don't know that mine is newsstand, so I definitely dig that. Cool book right there. Love that cover. Here is issue number 39. And it looks like a lot of these are actually newsstand. Here is issue number 41, Cult of Love. Issue number 42, more Cult of Love. That is, wow, say cheesecake. That is creepy. Here is issue 43. And we do jump around just a little bit here, which is perfectly fine. Here is issue number 45. Really, really cool stuff right here. I am probably going to have to buy a couple of extra bins. Here's 46 because this is a lot. Some Hobgoblin action here. The Return, issue number 47. Issue number 48. And that is a direct version. And then here is the newsstand right there. Here is issue 49. And I think there are 2 copies of that one. Issue number 49. I have to remove this tape here. And I think that they told me that they don't have blue painter's tape. Here's 49. Blue painter's tape in Canada, but they do have the green paper tape, painter's tape. And this is this subscriber is actually Luke. Luke is the subscriber that actually hooked me up with this fantastic stack of books. So I'm going to now break into brick number 2, and we will see whether I can get lucky again and pick the next lowest bundle. I have a feeling that I am only going to get lucky once, but we shall see what happens. We cut this thing here, cut it a little bit. Let's see what this one is. And no, I am not lucky again. We actually jump up to 73, and I know for a fact that I have these in my bin. That is 73. Here is 74, 75, 76. Couple of cool covers in here. 77. I mean, a lot of these are just really, really cool old school covers that take me back. Firebrand, issue 78. Some Cloak and Dagger crossover magic there. The Killer Android. I remember this one. Here's issue 79. Again, a lot of these were right in my sweet spot. Death is a cyborg called Silvermane. Issue number 80 right there. My big mitts in the way. Here is issue 81. Here is 82. Lots of blue covers here. Love the blue covers. This is 83 right there. The Rose, 84. Here is 85. Again, this is a pretty extensive run of Web of Spider-Man. 86. A lot of people have asked, hey, do you collect anything other than Amazing Spider-Man? 87 of Web of Spider-Man. Here's 88. Here is 89. And here is one of, I think, 4 of the Giant Size anniversaries for the 30th, and this is actually a really nice copy. I think better than the copy that I actually have in the collection now. Here it is, Web of Spider-Man number 90 with some nice foil action. Not sure if you'll be able to see that, but there are 2 copies of that, so I'm definitely pleased to have that. Here is issue 91, 92, 93, 94. We totally take a turn with our artwork here with 96. And here is one of the books that I was absolutely waiting on because the copy that I have is not in great shape. This is, I want to say, the MK1 armor, but I could be wrong. This is Giant Size issue number 100, Web of Spider-Man. This is one, again, that I was waiting on because my copy is not in good shape. This copy is pretty solid, at least the way that it looks through the plastic, which again, even through the plastic, is much better than the copy that I have in my collection at the moment. So that is awesome. Here is, let's tear the back of this off. Some of that green tape. Here is issue 104, and then issue 105 featuring Archangel, Quicksilver, and it looks like Moon Knight right there on that one. There was a lot of crossover with Moon Knight back in the day, and which is surprising that I'm not actually a Moon Knight fan, given how much crossover there actually was with Spider-Man back in the day, given that I, read a lot of the Web of Spider-Man back when these issues were occurring. So I'll probably do one more bundle, because I think that this could be an incredibly long video if not. So what I'll do is I'm actually going to try to break this open and see if I got the next lowest, and I did not, so we'll move that off to the side. We're going to go with some of these others, and maybe have a couple of other cool books in here. So let me try to break this open, see what's inside. And again, just a really, really awesome subscriber. Luke hooked me up with these books, and I definitely appreciate it. An opportunity to actually improve, and if not complete, my run of Web of Spider-Man. So I'm definitely pumped about that. It's a really cool book right here on top. This is the 50th Web of Spider-Man 50. Definitely a cool book right there. And I want to say I have this, but I could be wrong. This is cool. This is a cool cover right here. These are a lot of old school characters that are being brought back. Can you name who those characters are? I'm not talking Sandman, but can you name who those characters are? Trivia. Here's issue number 51 right there. This is one that I do not have, and now there are 2 copies of it. Issue 52. That is cool right there. Cool cover. There are a lot of covers that are like iconic for certain books, and that is one for this series. Here's issue 53. There's actually 2 copies of that, 1 newsstand and 1 direct. Here is issue 54, 1 newsstand and 1 direct. Here's issue 55. And here is an answer to that trivia question I just gave you. Here's Rocket Racer right here on issue number 56. I think he actually made his first appearance in Web of Spider-Man, so there's 2 copies of that, 1 newsstand, 1 direct. Here's issue 57, and there are 2 copies of that. This is a cool cover that I have not seen before. This is issue number 58. I hear the grizzly coming back down the track. That's a cool cover right there. Nice red cover. I've never seen this one before, so that's really cool. That's a cool one. I think they're fighting on top of a subway in the tunnel. That's cool. And there's 2 copies of that. 1 newsstand, 1 direct. Issue 59. 2 copies of that. Nope. Spoke too soon. 3 copies of that. Web of Spider-Man 60 featuring Goliath and Doctor Doom right there. 2 copies of that. Here is issue 61 right there. I want to say, is this the guy? This is the guy that is now a good guy, I think. I can't remember his name, but I want to say that he's on the Freedom Foundation team. I can't remember his name. Well, maybe I should just read the comic. Dragon Man. There you go. If I just read. If only I learned to read. Here is issue 64 right there. 2 copies of that. Issue 65 right there. Here is issue 66, little Molten Man magic right there with Green Goblin. Here is issue 57. Here is 68. Very cool right there. And then, nope, 2 more. 2 more. Here is issue 71. And here is issue 72. Little Silvermane action here. Tear that off. There you go, 72 right there. And like I said, I'm going to spare you guys the rest of this run. But this next bundle actually runs from issue 106 all the way to, wow, the annuals are in here as well. Oh, issue 1 29 is what it runs all the way through. Some good stuff in there. There's Web of Spider-Man Annual number 4. There's number 5 Annual, 2 copies of that, square bound. There's issue number 7 Annual. There is, what is this? Issue 8, issue 9, and 10. How about that? Wow. It's a lot of books. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video, and hopefully you don't mind that I didn't show the last bundle of books. Hopefully you don't mind. But if you do, I'm sure you'll tell me about it in the comment section. But I want to thank you for watching the video. I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, I definitely want to encourage you to hit the thumbs up button on this video. Leave a comment behind so we can mix it up in the comment section. And if you need to reach out to me to tell me how much you wanted to see the last bundle of books, you can actually do that on Instagram at Regie Collects, or you can send me an email to reggie@regiecollects.com. Take care.